Hello, welcome to Business Show. I am Masinachi Okafor. The federal government recently agreed wage with the Labour Congress. Salaries to federal workers and non-debt recurrent costs are expected to go up 7.76 trillion naira in 2023. This is based on data from the initial 2023 budget and recently signed 2023 supplementary budget. President Bola Tinubu signed a 2.18 trillion naira budget to augment new expenses, including an agreed wage reward for workers due to the removal of fuel subsidy. When the budget was announced, the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Abubakar Bagudu, noted that 605 billion naira has been earmarked for national defense, while 210 billion naira will cover the payment of wage awards. According to appropriation details from the Budget Office, 1.01 trillion naira of the total budget is recurrent expenditure, with 1.17 trillion naira pegged for capital expenditure. The supplementary budget is set to increase the total non-debt recurrent expenditure for the federal government to 7.76 trillion naira and capital expenditure to 4.53 trillion naira. Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited has pointed to vessel scarcity, fluctuations in foreign exchange rates, and soaring oil prices as the primary causes of the recent surge in cooking gas prices. A market survey carried out revealed that as of the beginning of the month, the price of 20 metric tons of cooking gas at the terminal was 10 million naira. However, as of October 20, the price had risen to 14 million naira per 20 metric tons. In an official statement released on Wednesday, NLNG explained how these factors, in conjunction with domestic macroeconomic developments and global influences, have led to a constriction in the supply of liquefied petroleum gas within the domestic market. NLNG disclosed that its efforts have played a pivotal role in the remarkable growth of the DLPG market, increasing from less than 50,000 metric tons of imported LPG in 2007 to over 1.3 million metric tons of both domestic and imported LPG today. Despite the challenges posed by feed gas supply limitations, NLNG continues to actively participate in LPG deliveries, ensuring a consistent supply of cooking gas to consumers across the country. A bill to amend the Central Bank of Nigeria Act scaled a second reading at the House of Representatives on Thursday. The proposed amendment, according to the sponsor of the bill, Francis Weaver, seeks to address several critical aspects of the Act to enhance the effectiveness, transparency, and accountability of the Apex Bank and its operations. Leading the debate at a plenary session on the floor of the House, Weaver, who represents Ughelli North, South, Udu Federal Constituency, Delta State, emphasized the need to amend Section 6 of the CBN Act as it concerns the necessity of separating the chairman of the board of the Apex Bank from the CBN governor. The Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources announced on Thursday that Nigeria and Saudi Arabia have signed a memorandum of understanding to promote collaboration, information exchange, and technology transfer in the oil sector. It stated that Minister of the State of Petroleum Resources, Senator Heineken Lukbobiri, signed on behalf of the federal government, while the Energy Minister of Saudi Arabia, Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman, signed for his country. It further stated that the MOU would attract substantial foreign direct investment into Nigeria's oil and gas sector. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has encouraged players in the rail sector to adopt emerging and disruptive technologies in order to stay relevant. The president of the association, Francis Meshoye, stated this recently at a press conference held to herald this year's Nigerian Raw Materials and the Manufacturing Equipment Expo. According to Meshoye, the theme for this year's event features manufacturing, building a sustainable roadmap to the industrialization of Nigeria. Meshoye stated that the theme was relevant in the current context, highlighting the need for stakeholders to engage in in-depth discussions on the importance of forward-thinking, environmentally responsible and industry-supportive strategies in manufacturing. That's all on Business Show today. We would like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It is a Voice of the People TV, and on other social media platforms we are VOP TV Live. I'm Masinachi Okafor.